One of the ways in which Ravi Varma was always described was as the first modern Indian artist. He lived for a length of time in Maharashtra. That's where the lithographic press was set up, and he was doing a bunch of very different kinds of artwork. If you actually look at art historical writing, what is it about the work of art? It's always associated with the fact that a named artist produced it. So the fact that, Leonardo painted this at such and such date, or Van Gogh did that at such and such time. So we associate certain things with its non-reproducibility. It's one of a kind. Lithographs are often treated as debased forms, right? When you have a lithograph, you immediately disrupt this idea of uniqueness. These are sort of, cheap popular prints. It may look far more glossy. Now we know that with calendar art, there's all this idea that that's all kitschy and so on. And, this is real art. Now here is an artist who is very invested in painting, who doesn't mind producing lithographs. Right? The reason for setting up the lithographic press was because he wanted to create this taste in art. So the two kinds of images that got a lot of circulation with chromolithography. One is pictures he made of women, the other is of gods. His gods are traveling all over the country. Anybody can have access to it. And not only would you buy the god, you could touch the god. Right? Now, in a country that disallows large numbers of people any access to spirituality on the grounds that they are not entitled to that, they are impure, you have somebody who makes this possible. It actually has a really interesting disruptive possibility, which hinges around the fact that the lithograph itself does that. It's vested with the same powers. It's not just a cheap piece of paper, a glossy bit of something, right? It becomes something else altogether. So the publics that are produced by Ravi Varma's art actually cut across caste, cut across region, and produce a very different kind of Hindu participation, which is different from the kind of participation allowed within a Brahmanical Hinduism.